Good evening, one and all. It is 7 o'clock, and you know what that means. It's time for the live band performance portion of my show. And in the studio, I have the Microplastics. Good evening, folks.
Good evening.
Hello.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, you're very welcome. Our pleasure. All right, we got lots of great music to play. What would you like to start out with?
We're going to start with Bon Appetit. Something please, you'll feel better. Haven't noticed I'm stopped in leather. Here's the center before you taste it. Wrap it up before you waste it. Now I wake up and she's butt naked. Screaming Sinatra, man, I can't take it. Up in the windows, I'm suffocated. Never noticed, man, I can't take it. Oh, it's weird, that's clear. It's obvious to me. But I did, before you say no, won't you go? It's weird, that's clear. It's obvious to me. But I did, whisper to me if you even need it. Not the ceiling that the walls can't take it. You can have it all, but before you go, take that dive. You can have it all, take it all wrong, baby. Man with your books and you look to see. See when you do, when you talk to me, speak to me. Oh, it's weird, that's clear. It's obvious to me, but I cheat, before you say no, won't you go? It's weird, that's clear. Sorry, you're still here, but I cheat, it's weird, that's clear. It's obvious to me, but I cheat, before you say no, won't you go? It's weird, that's clear. Sorry, you're still here, but I cheat, won't you say no, won't you go? It's weird, that's clear. It's obvious to me, but I cheat,
All right. So, bon appetit, huh? Okay, like what we usually do after the first song is we go around the room, we introduce ourselves. Keep in mind that some of our streaming services have no visuals, so that's why it makes sense to introduce yourself. Starting with you, young lady, I think I know you.
My name's Lauren, and I play bass.
All right.
Yeah, my name is Ben. I play guitar and sing.
My name's Peter. I play the guitar and sometimes the piano or keyboard.
Which we'll see.
My name's Nick, and I play the drums.
All right, so this isn't the original incantation, is it? The four of you, as far as the band goes?
Originally, it was just me, Lauren, Nick, and
Okay.
we added Peter last October.
Okay, I did remember. I thought it was a trio.
Yeah.
So they roped you in, huh?
Yeah, they needed an extra pair of hands or something.
Well, that's good. Good for you. Good for the band. All right. So how long has Microplastics been around?
I guess we technically started playing together around 2 years ago, maybe like May 2022, and then kind of like changed lineups, and then kind of this version of the band maybe started in like November 2022, and then we've just been going and accumulating members and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Why don't we do another one?
All right, this song is Nothing Good. Oh, and we'll have Peter on piano.
All right. We'll give him a second to sit down. Get ready to play the keys.
Nothing good is ever gonna happen to me again. Nothing good is ever gonna happen to me again. Races one from a shore, parties one before the door. Nothing good is ever gonna happen to me again. Nothing good is ever gonna happen to me again. Nothing good is ever gonna happen to me again. The party's done, there is no fun, not a joke to everyone. Nothing good is ever gonna happen to me again. You could see the things I saw. You could see the paths I trod. Opportunities all gone. Every step I take is lost. I don't need your light to see. I just need your light on me. You could see the things I saw. You might see where I've gone wrong. Nothing good is ever gonna happen to me again. Nothing good is ever gonna happen to me again. Races one from a shore, and I'm a fool to everyone. Nothing good is ever gonna happen to me again. Nothing good is ever gonna happen to me again.
Okay, so where did you think of the name? I mean, most of us know, microplastics and what that means. What does that mean for you and how you came up with that?
Well, it was a long process trying to figure out a name, but then constantly in the news, I kept seeing this thing called microplastics, and I was like, if this name isn't taken, I have to snatch this name. Like, this, and at the time it wasn't, but yeah, I snatched it up, and yeah, I was like, it sounds kind of like late 70s punk. It sounds like something weird. It kind of also reminds me of the Magnetic Fields. Another band that is kind of influential.
Uh-huh.
And I just want to have a band with a "the" before it.
Okay. I was just thinking about that the other day. There's still bands coming out today. I know for a long time it was a really big deal. The Beatles, the
Yeah.
Stones, whatever,
The
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, unfortunately, Microplastics kind of has a bad inundation.
Working to change that.
Ah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's
yeah,
that's the mission of the band. Okay.
just gonna rehabilitate
leaning into it.
microplastics. Yeah, yep.
Alrighty, let's do another one then.
All right. This is gonna be "Mood I'm In."
So obviously these are original songs. How old are they? Are they a little bit of everything, like old, new?
Oldest would probably be 2 years. That would probably be the Nothing Good I wrote first.
Mhm.
I just kind of started writing songs like a couple years ago because I used to be in bands a lot, and then I kind of wanted to get back into it, so I just started writing songs again.
Mhm.
And then I was writing songs, and then out of nowhere, Nick was like, "Hey, do you want to be in this band?" And then I kind of joined the band, and then over time, and I kind of ended up being the main songwriter.
Mhm.
And then yeah, so like they were like no longer than 2 years. That last one is like a couple months old.
Okay, so we do have a little bit newer stuff too.
Oh yeah, mostly new actually.
Oh, well, good. So you plan on releasing these at all, or have you already done that at all?
We have our first release. It's our Bon Appetit EP that we've released onto Bandcamp. If you look up like the Microplastics Bon Appetit,
Mhm.
it pops up on there. It's got like a blue cover. So we've got that. We recorded that like earlier this year,
Okay.
and it's 4 songs.
Mhm.
The first 2 songs that we played are on it, and then kind of like towards the end of our set, we've got the other 2 songs on it.
Okay.
So it's a mixture of like kind of like a soft, pretty songs, and also like a kind of like a hard rocky song at the end.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah, I always recommend Bandcamp to anybody that doesn't know about it already.
It's great,
One of
yeah.
the last great, places on the
Yeah.
planet. You actually get the majority of it, don't you?
It's so rare, yeah. It's so rare to have that.
And then First Friday.
Yeah. That's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
So if anyone wants to check us out, we're on there on Bandcamp. Just look up the Microplastics Bon Appetit. But also we're on Spotify, YouTube, everything else.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Why don't we do another one?
All right, we're gonna do Break Your Heart.
Sympathetic eyes, and then realize when I came across your way, every thought that's when I knew, I do, I want to, wanna break your heart in two, I do, want to. Ever seeking eyes, and then they realize when you came across my gaze, I never thought that's when I knew, I do, I want to, wanna break your heart in two, I do, want to, I wanna break your heart in two, I do, want to, I wanna break your heart in two, I do, want to.
Okay. All right. So you got a release out there, and you got all these songs. Any upcoming live performances at all, or?
Working on that right now.
Okay. What's that?
You know anybody?
Yeah.
I'll keep you in mind.
If anyone's open, we are right now trying to find a show, but just trying to putting out the call. Like we would love to play a show.
Okay. Hopefully somebody will see this, hear this, and
I'm
it'll
sure
go
they
from
will.
there. Okay. All right. So let's do another one.
Absolutely. All right. This song is called Summer Moon. summer moon. We're spaced out in basements on the side not in moon. Summer moon. Expressions, a story of this night decided moon. Summer moon. We're spaced out in basins on this side in our head moon. Summer moon. Spending all my time with you underneath the summer moon. Spending all my time with you underneath the summer moon. Spending all my time with you underneath the summer moon. Spending all my time with you underneath the summer moon.
Okay. So I think what I'd like to do again is go around the room and just kind of talk briefly about your influences, like what got you started, what made you want to play music, pick up that instrument you're holding in your hands, maybe. Starting out with you, Lauren.
Well, what made me pick up bass is we went through a couple bassists, and I was playing keys, and I had never played bass before this band. But I was like, I think I can figure it out. And I was feeling really uninspired on keys and had played keys in so many different bands. I was getting bored. And so it's been really fun to learn a new instrument and get to play with these guys.
You were just waiting for Peter, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Once we had the three of us, they were like, we just need a lead guitar, and we were good to go.
Mm-hmm. So who'd you listen to when you were growing up, when you started playing music, though?
Oh, well, I always listened to classic rock. And then when I was growing up in the 90s, I was really influenced by all the pop, alt 90s rock of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually covered Kiss Me by Sixpence None the Richer. So that, not in this set, but
Right.
it gives a sample of what kind of stuff I hope that we sound like,
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. What about you, Ben?
Oh, well, pretty big mix. I mean, I'm like very influenced by like a lot of like the post-punk music and like British bands. I mean, The Cure, The Smiths, then also stuff like the Magnetic Fields is a big influence. Early 90s stuff, The Laws, all kind of influenced this band. Prefab Sprout's a favorite of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Scritti Politti. And then also like stuff like Nirvana and the Misfits like mixes in there too. So a lot of different things.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame. I mean, the last couple bands, of course, you you mentioned they're still on the radio. You still can't get away from them. But those other bands, unless you actually were there at that time, you don't really hear them a lot on the radio.
Sadly, no.
Yeah, I mean, all great bands, and they were great in their time. But they really narrow down that playlist, don't they, when they play stuff from that era or any other era, for that matter. I always like to school people on the bands that I grew up with. All these bands from the '70s that you never hear about or hear them on the radio, but they were just as good as those other bands, but they just weren't as popular.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on, Peter.
Well, my mom brought home an electric guitar from a coworker, and my dad got me an amp like the day after, and I just had some time to myself. I don't have any siblings, so I just sat there and messed around, but never really played in too many groups, really.
Yeah.
I was just kind of by myself. But other stuff that I like, pretty much what everyone said, but I also like the Beach Boys quite a bit, The Cure, was mentioned. But stuff from the 90s, like Spiritualized, some of the 70s stuff, Kraftwerk I like a lot. If you like Can or Noi and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I interviewed somebody
Prince,
from
a lot of
Noi
Prince.
a couple of years ago, yeah, on the
Todd
radio.
Rundgren. You interviewed who from Noi?
I don't remember his name, but it was one of the members of Noi.
Oh, that's cool.
Every once in a while, I get this guy that will actually send me somebody from, that era, that type of music. They'll play the Token Lounge, and I've interviewed somebody from Faust. And,
Really?
Oh,
that's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, who was it? God, it was just, I'm drawing a blank. They played the Token just 3-4 weeks ago. That's the thing. I can remember, 25 years ago like it was yesterday, but, 2 weeks ago, forget about it. I'll think of it before we're done. But, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great music there. I've always been a huge fan of The Cure because a lot of people focus on the whole music itself and the goth and all that. But just what amazing guitar work.
Yeah,
over the
he's
course
not
of
known for it, but really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was actually funny enough. I was actually collecting guitar magazines back in the day, Guitar World, Guitar Player, et cetera, et cetera. That's how I discovered The Cure. It wasn't the radio, wasn't, albums or anything like that. But I just read a couple articles where these people went on and on about Robert Smith. And I'm like, damn, I got to check this out.
Yeah, he's underrated, I think, as a guitarist. People focus a lot on like you said, the other stuff, but his guitar skills are, I think, actually kind of interesting.
The first one I bought was Disintegration, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. My favorite one's on there. Pictures of You. My favorite song's on there.
Yeah, amazing. Well, we shouldn't go on too long. How about you, Nick?
Man, my dad was a drummer. This is actually his kit, and
Oh.
I grew up with these are in leather cases in the corner of our basement, and I never knew what they were. And I was taking piano lessons, and I wasn't super into it. My dad was like, "Why don't you just learn drums?" I'm like, "We have drums?" I had no idea. So yeah, it's like this cool vintage kit from the '70s that he had. But yeah, I did lessons with this I don't know, cool dude in East Point who turned me on to Led Zeppelin. He was a real rock dude.
Bonham?
Yeah, you won't really notice that I'm really into John Bonham, but
No.
I mean, he's amazing. But yeah, I mean, in terms of influences, the Beatles and
Okay.
the National, Radiohead, Fleetwood Mac. I'm kind of I don't know. I like super simple pocket drummers who just do a little something weird every once in a while.
Yeah. Just give it what it needs.
Exactly.
You don't have to show off or anything.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's get back to the music, I guess. Let's do another one.
All right. Next song.
This is Undead.
Oh, just a second. Here we
Got to
go.
put that capo on.
I know, yeah. A lot of capo-y stuff. All right.
Evil dead. 10,000 maniacs can't say where I've been. You can't take away my sin. Oh no. You can't take away my sin. Oh no. Leave the schedule as it is. On our way again, you
Okay, so as far as the songwriting goes, I'm going to assume that probably you wrote the songs you've been singing. Lauren, you wrote the ones that you have?
No, Ben pretty much writes all the songs, and
Okay.
he just teaches me the lyrics.
So the other three just tag along? Is that what it's called? I mean, I'm sure you create your own parts, of course, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah. Everyone brings something, definitely. I kind of just like, I'll make little demos, and it's just like me, like recording with my phone. And sometimes I'll use like, I found like this drum machine app on like online. I'll kind of use that, and I'll kind of like make a rudimentary sort of beat, and then like I'll kind of show it to everybody, and then like Nick makes it better, Lauren makes it better, Peter makes it better. Everyone kind of like adds something to it, and it kind of becomes complete in that way. So, but yeah, I write the basic like music and all the lyrics.
Where do you get most of your inspiration from as far as that goes?
Oh
Words.
man, I mean, I've been writing my entire life, and so kind of like mixture of like journaly stuff, feelings. A lot of like I'll just sort of like write out. I'll just be playing guitar, and then I'll like hum something or just sing gibberish, and I'll kind of have like a blank sort of idea of what I want it to be about, and then I'll kind of like find the words in that sort of like what sort of like fits well with the music. And then it kind of like will come through sort of like abstractly that way. So.
Okay. All right. So what song was that? I mean, number-wise.
Oh yeah, that one was number 6.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm trying to keep an idea about the time, you know. All right, so we got a few more, definitely.
Absolutely.
We're in the first half over. So once again, everybody, the Microplastics. We've got a half hour to go. Let's do another one.
All right. This song is a pretty new one. It's called Deleter.
you've got on, just start hitting them all.
That's okay. I was just thinking about the whole atmosphere thing and Robert Smith again, with that.
There you go.
You create a mood or an atmosphere.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not always just about notes and diddling the guitar.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So I noticed like the band has, for the most part, a clean sound overall. I mean, definitely some reverb, but other than that, keep it pretty straightforward.
Yeah. I was using I think maybe when you last saw us, I was probably using like a electric guitar, and I was always trying to kind of like get an acoustic sound on an electric guitar, and then I was like, well, I have an acoustic electric, I might as well just do that, and it kind of like has added something to it, and then a lot of my heroes like will like play acoustic with like a full like band and everything, so I was like, well, it's kind of a cool way to do it.
Sure.
And I kind of have like a minimal setup, just like a little bit of chorus and stuff. But yeah, we're pretty much like a clean sound, maybe like very few, maybe rockier songs towards the end.
Right. Which was kind of like the sound in the 90s, a lot of the bands.
That's what we're going for sure. Big influence and like something that like I think all of us like love a lot, kind of miss.
Yeah. Still blows my mind it was 30 years ago.
Yeah, don't remind me.
Yeah.
Don't remind me.
You're not a day over 40. We talked about that before we went on air.
I was just a baby when that
Yeah.
stuff came out.
Same.
All right, let's keep it going.
All right, cool. All right. I'm gonna do Just Be Happy.
Why can't I just be happy?
With what I am.
Why can't I just be happy?
With what I
She said I'm not as bad. Walking contradicting my philosophy. She's got hands that I don't need. Walking contradicting I don't wanna be. All of me. She's got these hands that I don't need. All of me. Why can't I just be happy?
with what I am.
Why can't I just be happy?
With what I
She said I'm not as she thought I would be. Walking contradicting my philosophy. She's got these plans that I don't need. Got no destination I don't want to be. You are ought to be. She's got these plans that I don't need. Wanna be. Why can't I just be content? Sit in love with my drum track. Why do I always have to have a person to rely on? Why can't my dog just be enough for clone lining for sociability? Why can't I? Why can't I? Why can't I? Why can't I just be happy?
All right. Well, I got to think about what else to talk about.
Oh, I was going to say Nick wrote the bridge for that one, so he does deserve some songwriting credit on that one.
That's true.
Thanks, Lauren.
That's true.
Woohoo.
Give it up for Nick.
Yeah, every once in a while you would read that about the bands back in the day. They would make a deal out of, hey, the drummer or somebody actually did this
He
part.
did the bridge.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Bill Berry and REM. Everybody Hurts.
Okay.
He wrote that. The drummer.
Ah.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Well, people don't realize there actually is a writing to drums.
Oh, for sure.
People think it's just a beat, thing, but for the more serious, it's actually real songwriting.
It's hard.
Yeah, I could imagine. It's just you said you started out with the keys. Was that it?
Yeah, I was 9. I think I started drums when I was 11 or 12, I want to say.
Okay.
But yeah, I did keys for maybe 5 years, and it's like all gone, unfortunately. It'd be cool to have that. Oh, actually, Lauren gave me piano lessons.
Yeah, I gave him a couple piano lessons
Yeah.
one time.
Over Zoom on COVID
I think,
times.
yeah, during COVID, I think we learned Beach Boys songs.
We did.
Yeah.
You taught us up.
Had a little bit of time to spare, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's a good time.
Well, they're both percussive instruments, so
Yeah.
it makes sense. But 3
Real
out of
quick.
4. Or do
Lauren?
you actually know how to play a piano too?
Just very barely. Just enough to get by.
Just enough to do a demo.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I just rewind real quick? Lauren, you know how to play Surf's Up on the piano?
Well, she taught
What?
me. We looked it up.
We did?
Yeah, and you kept going, God, that is such a sad song.
I couldn't, I couldn't
Surf's Up?
remember what song we learned.
I'm going to want to know that one.
Beautiful song. That's so funny.
Oh, wow. All right, let's do another one.
All right. All right. This song is called "Give Me a Sign." Subtle change, flames like a whirlwind blowing round the obsession. Feel you using all your little weapons. Push me away. You have to change, won't you give me a sign, baby? Won't you give me time? Give me a sign, baby. Won't you give me a chance? Give me a sign, baby. It will ease my mind. Give me a sign, baby.
Really like that one.
Thank you so much.
I mean, I like them all, but that stands out for me for some reason.
Oh, I
What
like
was-
that.
What was it called again?
That one's called "Give Me a Sign."
Give me a sign. Okay, I
It's
never
pretty
heard
new.
the word sign in there. But
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Pretty new.
Yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
new. It's definitely within this year. We only played it live once, I think, so
Okay.
far. Some of these we've never played it live yet. Like Deleter, this is the first time we've played that live. I think Mood I'm In we haven't played live yet. So
So
couple
we
of
got
new
some
ones.
world premieres tonight.
couple of world premieres in here.
Then. There you go.
For sure.
I like when that happens.
Same, absolutely.
All right, I think we're doing good. We got enough time to play the others.
Absolutely. All right. Well, this next song is called Drowning. Every day I'm standing here alone. Every day I'm standing here alone. Every day another condition. Every day around a confusion. Every day I'm standing here alone. And you know the same feels like I'm drowning. Feels like I'm drowning. Feels like I'm drowning in the sea of sin that you put me in. Feels like I'm drowning. Every day I'm standing here alone. Every day I'm standing here alone. Every day another confusion. Every day another condition. Day I'm standing here alone. And you know this feels like I'm drowning. Feels like I'm drowning. Feels like I'm drowning in the sea of sin that you put me in. Feels like I'm drowning. I remember the river saving. I could live and I could breathe. I remember the things were saving. I'm again, I'm again, I'm again. It's like I'm drowning. Feels like I'm drowning. Feels like I'm drowning in the sea of sin that you put me in. Feels like I'm
All right. So I want to remind our viewers, listeners, before we're done here. Again, you have that EP on Bandcamp.
Yeah, yep.
Bon
Bon
appetit.
appetit.
All right. And you were saying your YouTube and the others. I know I was having a little bit of difficulty finding you guys. I mean, specifically you folks. So
Yeah.
is there anything that you have to do, like, maybe an extra whatever? Like,
Specifically, if you search for Bon Appetit, that with the Microplastics Bon Appetit, it usually brings it right to us if you like Google.
right, for the Bandcamp, but like, say if I wanted to see something on YouTube or
It's pretty much the same.
Same
Yeah,
thing.
if you do like because they're all like the same content. If you just do a search on YouTube, the Microplastics Bon Appetit, it'll bring us right up.
We also have the yellow M.
Yeah,
little
yeah,
logo.
yeah. Our logo is black and yellow, so anything
Okay.
with that is going to be us.
Okay, well, I always like to ask that because that helps me too.
Absolutely.
Because sometimes you get that list, like, okay, which one is it? And all right, so, but if you had known maybe back then,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I think we have an Instagram too. What's our Instagram handle?
Oh, I think actually, it's the Microplastics Band. I think you just searched that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have
It's
links.
not McDonald's. That's
Yeah. Yeah. The Microplastics Band. We've got that name.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, let's do another one.
All right. Okay, our next song is going to be I Can't Wait. Get that on here. I can't wait. Wait until you say to me you can't wait. Be together every day. I can't wait. Wait until you say to me you can't wait. Yeah, we can make the best of it. We can take it from the heart. Yeah, we can make a start. There's nothing new. You got the kind of face that makes me fall apart. You know I really like that part. And I need to say I can't wait. Wait until you say to me you can't wait. Be together every day. I can't wait. Wait until you say to me you can't wait. I can't wait. Got the kind of thing that people dream about. You know you never need to die. And we can work it out. It's nothing new. You got the kind of spark I'm really looking for. Yeah, like I've never seen before. And I need to say I can't wait. Wait until you say to me you can't wait. Be together every day. I can't wait. Wait until you say to me you can't wait. That one's on our EP.
Okay, you said you were going to kind of finish with the other two by the time you got out of here.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing great. It looks like we've got time for the last two.
We got
Um,
two more.
And what do we have first coming up there?
All right. Last two rockier rock songs. We got No One I Love. All right. No, there's no one I love like you. And there's no one I love that's true. No, there's no one I love like you. And there's no one I love that's true. Because there's no one I love. No one I love. And there's no one I love. No one I love. 'Cause there's no one I no one I love like you. And there's no one I love that's true. No, there's no one I love like you. And there's no one I love that's true. 'Cause there's no one I love. No one I love. And there's no one I love. No one I love. And there's no one I love. No one I love. And there's no one I love. No one I love. No one I love. No one that's true. No one who feels the way I do. No one I love. No one that's here. No one that feels when I'm not here. No one I love. No one that's true. No one who feels the way I do. No one I love. No one that's true. No one who feels the way I do. No one I love.
All right. Well, it's sad but true. We have to finish this up. We got time for the last one. Once again, Lauren, Ben, Peter, Nick, thank you so much for coming down and playing for us. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having
Thank you
us.
Yeah,
so much
thank
for
you.
having us.
Pleasure. Once again, everyone, the Microplastics.
All right. This is our last song. It's Spaceship, a fan favorite.